Okay, I'm back now, guys. Just let me know if there's any issues with the stream, and I can go ahead and take care of it. So I'm gonna try this game out, and it's called Will to Live Online. So we shall see how it is. I have never played this game before, so we're all in for either a treat or something different. I cannot guarantee either way, but it at least it seems kind of interesting. It's a survival MMO, so we'll go with it. Let's have some fun.
Anatoly,
What?
listen, you're the old one here. Why don't you tell me what really happened?
Old? Watch your mouth, kid.
Well, I don't know the whole truth. To regenerate far more quickly. The body quickly recovered from illnesses. And even serious wounds could be healed using nothing but this radiation. On top of that, many other positive attributes were observed in practically all areas of science. The scientists couldn't have been happier. It was like manna from heaven to them. The discoveries came one after the other. New instruments and medicine. They learned to use sources of the radiation as power sources. How do you think some devices still work to this day? And thought up all kinds of other uses for it. But then, one fine day, the catastrophe struck. I was still just a kid back then. All I remember is multicolored rays appearing in the sky. Then everything suddenly went dark. I heard heavy peals of thunder, the heaviest I'd ever heard. The wind picked up. Stones fell from the sky. It was terrifying. The cities were in the grip of panic and chaos. The people trampled each other, running wherever they could, just trying to find cover. It was a horrible sight. My mother and I hid in our basement, and my father tried to save as many people as he could. Then, it all suddenly stopped. The night of nightmares was over, and day broke. Wow! And then what happened? Just listen and don't interrupt. Many people died that night. All the largest cities were destroyed. All that we call civilization had turned to dust. It was like we'd gone back to the Stone Age in a single instant, and all humanity's problems disappeared. Everyone in the world suddenly had the same goal: to survive. That was when the monsters came. They surged into the cities that remained whole in huge packs, destroying everything alive in their path. In those days, our already diminished species became even smaller. But there were cities that could withstand the monsters. The military was able to lead the people. They began to unite, protect their ruined cities from the mutants, and find other survivors. Thus was the Confederation born. One of the Confederation's primary goals back then was to find scientists who worked on the WSC projects. They even managed to find surviving laboratories where scientists still labor away to this day. Thanks to the scientists, they managed to partially restore the research performed on NDP radiation before the catastrophe, and even to make use of some of the technologies. For example, the scientists managed to create special NDP concentrators, which alter the radiation to form something like a protective field. The mutants fear the field like fire and won't enter it. That's how the domes above our cities were created. They protect us from the monsters. There's one more thing that the old world left to us: teleporters. As far as I know, it's some sort of old military tech. Only a few of them were put into testing. The initial plan for the teleporters was this: to provide fast troop movement, deliver ammunition, and transport to the battlefield and treat the wounded. But the scientists were unable to iron out all the defects before the catastrophe hit, so only one function works: transporting the wounded. And even that doesn't work right. It doesn't pick up the wounded, just the dead. And not everywhere. Only in a zone of reliable reception, and even the transportation process itself is a big gamble. You're lucky if something is just missing from your backpack after you're teleported. You could turn up missing an arm or a leg, or even not turn up at all. Long story short, those things are dangerous. I remember once having the bad luck of finding a herd of wild boar outside the city. Not surprisingly, they trampled me in 3 seconds, and the transporter teleported me without my clothes. And I remember feeling how it put me back together, piece by piece. An unforgettable sensation, believe me. Although the daredevils in the arena use the transporters every day, and they seem fine, still alive. Quiet. Do you hear that? Hear what? There's something there in the bushes.
That was apparently the whole story. I can mess with the volume. So that was the story. So now we'll get into playing here. Just let me know how the volume is, especially when it gets into the game now, and then I'll go from there. Dude, over there on YouTube, Embrace, that's mighty fast for that plane. Oh, the Christmas shirt. So I'm not sure, but I thought this game was a full release, but apparently it's not full release. So I'm not even sure if it's a full release or not. Which one should I pick, the hunter or the mercenary? Or the engineer or the miner? Guess I could try the hunter. Hunter. Let's see what this game is like.
Так. Кто это у нас очухался тут? Где я? Кто я? Когда я? Почему каждый начинает с этих вопросов? В общем так, на все вопросы тебе ответят те, кому это положено. Моя задача понять, в порядке.
Find the obstacle course here.
Смотрите, у нас новенькие. Ну, раз он прислал, то значит проверим.
No, nothing about even the controls. So the controls seem a little off, but we'll make it work. Skip this. We'll skip the obstacle course here.
Ты в порядке? Да нет, это нормально в твоем случае. Похоже, что ты в порядке. Но у нас осталась еще одна вещь. Привет. Прежде чем покинуть это место, тебе нужно проверить свои стрелковые навыки. Вот, держи этот пистолет
I figured
и
that's what you're
постреляй по
saying, man. It's all
мишеням.
good.
Только помни.
See about these controls. Want to talk?
Здорово, боец. Рад, что ты очухался. Оно и видно. Выглядишь ты, конечно, паршиво. Тебе крепко досталось. Когда тебя сюда привезли пару недель назад, мы думали, что ты уже не выкарабкаешься. Я не знаю, что... Ага, это наш командир. Да. Ну давай, удачи тебе. И поторопись, а то мой боец без тебя.
Game is definitely different.
Здорово. Я тебе начальник лагеря.
It's kind of weird. Not sure about this game on this one. Let's see. Mushroom hunting. Let's go. What's our first mushroom there? What is this thing? That was kind of pathetic. I gotta get 10? 10 of those mushrooms? I don't know about this game. This game is kind of weird. And it seems very old. Oh. Okay. I guess I died there already.
Привет, как самочувствие? Я смотрю, тебя не отпустило после контузии. Совсем память отшибла? Да, солнечный. А что? Стало?
All right, guys. I'm sorry. This game is not that interesting. So we're just going to unfortunately end the stream. I can't even this game ain't even worth streaming on my channel. Sorry guys, if you were enjoying it, let me know, and I could try another time to continue up, but this game is definitely a no-go. But don't worry, there will be, I believe tomorrow's War Thunder, and then on Thursday we will be doing a game called U-Boat. So feel free to stick around then. Emperor Ace, I'm sorry, but yeah, this game is not gonna be a good one. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here. I apologize for a stream. It was very short tonight, but this game is definitely a no-go. Sorry guys, and have a good night though.